Marine combat veteran Joe Kennedy was fired from his job as an assistant football coach after he continued to pray on the football field and allow the players to join him. Today, the Supreme Court justices heard oral arguments in his lawsuit, Kennedy versus Bremerton School District.
Kennedy was represented by First Liberty attorney Paul Clement, a man who has made more than 100 arguments before the High Court. Clement told the justices Kennedy's prayers after the game, when the players were heading off the field, did not establish a government-compelled religious activity, but were his private and protected devotion.
As much as the district would like to change the subject, the record is clear that Coach Kennedy was fired for that midfield prayer, and it's simple enough for even young students to understand that the government does not endorse all private religious speech just because it takes place on the school side of the gates.
Michael Berry, a member of the First Liberty legal team, told the Star News Network, questions by Justices Clarence Thomas and Brett Kavanaugh signaled that the Supreme Court was reluctant to further restrict religious rights as a consequence of the case.
If the coach, instead of taking a knee for prayer, took a knee during the national anthem because of moral opposition to racism, how would your school district respond? Would that be government speech?
How far does that go? The coach does the sign of the cross right before the game.
I think both of those questions, the one from Justice Thomas and the one from Justice Kavanaugh, show that the court wants to issue a ruling that is going to protect free speech, it's going to protect religious freedom. They just want to figure out where they should draw that line.
The hurdle for the Bremerton School District was that the coach was never accused of coercion before he was fired, yet it was the centerpiece of their arguments.
It seemed like from the argument, opposing counsel wanted the case to be about something entirely different than it's actually about.
Supreme Court bar member George Braun told the Star News Network, as he kept score, it looked good for the coach.
I believe that Coach Kennedy will be coaching football again next fall. And from what I understand, the team could really use him.
Reporting for the Star News Network, Neil W. McCabe, Washington.